So following E3, Halo hype is at an all-time high, and this must be leaving so many PlayStation fans down in the dumps because they still don't have a Halo game. That is, not yet. Let's talk about this.
Mistakes were definitely made.
Slim!
Y'all know what day it is? It's bath day.
Hey everybody, what is going on? Brandon here. I know it's been a long time. God, it is so hard to stay consistent with everything that is going on right now. I've been jumping between part-time jobs and contract jobs, and it's just so much going on. Even with my kids, it's so much going on. It's easy to do my little videos on Twitter that take like 2 minutes to do, and it's so much harder to upload here. And I'm sorry, guys, I am going to try to get onto some kind of system to be more consistent and push myself to get these videos done and to get videos out. I've got so many that I've started that I need to finish and get uploaded, but here we are. But I'm just going to jump into this video, and that is, finally, PlayStation users are going to get a Halo game, sort of. The game Splitgate, which if you've been following me for a while know I've been a huge fan of this game, is finally making its console debut. I've been wondering what was taking so long. I've been playing this game since before it was in, well before it was in open beta. I think it was in closed alpha when I started testing it, and I've been in love with it the entire time. The developers are awesome. They're really transparent, and they let everybody know like what is going on in the Discord when it comes to people that are testing the game and whatnot. And it was a really good experience when it came to listening to feedback and applying changes to the game. So much so that this game is my favorite, probably free-to-play first-person shooter of all time. This game, by far, if you don't have Halo, this game is perfect, which is why it's great that it's finally coming to consoles. It's coming to PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. It's also coming to Xbox Series X and Xbox One. You guys will also get to play this game. It is a lot of fun, but I do want to emphasize, for the Sony users, this is going to be more of a new experience. If you've been on Xbox for a while, you've played Halo, we're also about to get a new Halo on PC and Xbox. So this game is a good time killer, especially if you're going to be in the process of waiting for Halo Infinite. But I don't see a lot of those Halo players sticking with this game for very long once Infinite drops. Maybe coming back to it every once in a while because it does have its unique points. But it's definitely going to be awesome for the Sony users who've never had a game that plays quite like Halo. Because honestly, this is the closest anybody's going to get to a Halo game without it actually being Halo. Now, they have started doing sort of a rebranding. They've changed the logo up a little bit. Certain skins have gotten farther away from the Halo armor-esque designs. But the Halo-like designs are still in the game. The gunplay is still very much Halo, and it plays as close to it as you're honestly going to get. Plus, you get the added benefit of the portal guns. If you've played the Portal games, you know how fun these things can be, and they can be extremely fun in a first-person shooter setting. You can do very creative things, and it just adds to the gameplay, and is a lot of fun, but it doesn't take away from it so much so like the building does in Fortnite. Honestly, the building got to the point where that's what deterred me from ever playing Fortnite, other than when I play with my sons, was because the building got kind of annoying. You'd have somebody build a whole tower, and it took away from the experience, I thought. Now, I know some people really enjoy the building, and if that's cool. If you're really into that, that's neat. But for me, that took me out of the experience. And with this game, the portal guns, you would think might take you out of the experience, but it really doesn't. You can go matches and not even really use them if you don't want to, or you can start using them and get really creative and pull off shots you wouldn't be able to do in any other game without this mechanic. So it makes for a really exciting time, and I think the PlayStation users that have never played Halo before, once they pick this up and start playing it and enjoying it, I do see a huge player base backing this game finally. Which will be great to see because we've not had a huge player base stick around on PC. Yeah, you can generally get into casual matches pretty quickly, but it usually takes a long time to get into ranked matches, and this is a game that has just bummed me out so much to see not do as well as I thought it would, because it is a lot of fun. Unfortunately, with it being PC exclusive for the longest time, and there being so many free-to-play options on PC, a lot of people that go through that free-to-play market will, download a game, play it a few times, delete it, download another game, play it a few times, delete it. And unfortunately, that's the way the free-to-play market usually goes, and that's kind of what's happened with Splitgate, with, a small amount of people still playing it, but a lot of its player base kind of dwindled off shortly after it was successful. So it does still have a player base. You can still jump on PC and play it, but it does take a while to get into ranked matches and kind of makes you not want to even bother waiting. But I do think once this hits console, it will do a lot better. I do see the player base being a lot more vibrant. Those of you that are worried about going against mouse and keyboard players, I will say, don't worry about it. I rarely use a mouse and keyboard when I play this game on my PC. Most of the time I play it, I'm sitting back with my Xbox controller playing it, and I have no issues whatsoever. I have a great time, so don't worry so much about that. It's really, the way they've handled the controls is amazing, and I can't wait to see what the player base does once this finally hits console. Because like I said, I don't know how much of the Xbox community is really going to stick with it, because I mean, they have Halo and they have Halo Infinite getting ready to drop, so yes, I do think there will be probably a few months where the Xbox community is diving deep into it, because it is going to be out before Infinite, but I do see once Infinite drops, I see it being more successful over on the PlayStation side, because it's going to hold those players a lot better there. And I am excited to see what happens with the player base, and I am excited to hear everybody's feedback, especially once it hits console, because I've been watching this game and playing this game and testing this game for a long time, and I love it. It's got a special place in my heart, and I can't wait to see it be even more successful than it already is. And while it doesn't have a map maker yet, I'm praying it gets one here soon, or at some time in the future. Hopefully, if it is successful on console, that's one thing they will bring forward. A map maker for this game would be one of the coolest things ever, with the added portal mechanic. But it does have a really good replay feature. Now, I'm not sure if this is going to be available on console right away, if it's going to be something that you're going to have to kind of wait for, or if they're ever going to bring it in. Hopefully it comes at launch, because it is really neat. You can get some really cool replays, do some really neat tricks with the camera, and come up with some really cool shots if you're somebody that likes making, like kill streak videos. So if that's something you're interested in, that's got the built-in replay is really cool. You can do a lot of neat stuff with it. So while I know a lot of people won't use the replay feature, some might, and I think the ones that will actually really enjoy it. Well guys, that is the end of my rant on the upcoming console launch of Splitgate. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this video and you want to see more, please do me a favor and hit that red subscribe button. If you want to make sure you're notified anytime I upload videos, please do me a favor and ding that bell icon, because otherwise YouTube's not going to let you know. But thank you guys so much for watching. I got another video I'm working on that will be up tomorrow, and I will see you guys next time. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you like it, please do us a favor and mash that thumbs up button. Unless, of course, you're one of the easily offended snowflakes and you've already mashed that dislike button. I know you did. Anyway, check out some of our stuff over on the left. Check out some of our links down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time.